Greetings, YouTube. Let's talk about jobs, or specifically lack of jobs, because there are 9.5 million fewer jobs at the moment than there were a year ago at this same time. And that's a hell of a lot of jobs. And we've done a horrible, horrible job as a nation of making sure that everyone has shelter and food and utilities and the ability to survive while they're supposed to be hunkered down at home so that we don't spread the goddamn plague. As opposed to, like, was it Texas and Wyoming saying, hey, everybody go out there and get the plague? And we're taking away mask restrictions, even though the business owners in Texas was like, no. You be in our store, you'd be wearing a mask. Which is very, very intelligent. Remember, private property, if you can deny someone a cake because they're gay, they can deny you service because you're not wearing a mask. Don't like it? Fuck you. But 9.5 million jobs is a hell of a lot of jobs. That's a lot of people who are hurting. And the United States government has given shit to people who need that money. They need money. Now, other industrial nations, developed nations, have been paying their citizens every single month. $1,000, $1,500, with some $2,000 a month for the entire time that they've been in lockdown, making people stay home, paying them to stay home, making sure they're not going to lose their apartments or their homes, making sure they're going to keep fed, making sure they're going to have medical access, because all those other developed nations have universal health care. We're the only one that doesn't because we're goddamn barbarians. So if we had done the right thing, the fact that those people didn't have jobs wouldn't be as much of an impact right now. It's one of the reasons that the current administration wants to throw all the kids back into school, because they want to be able to have the parents get back to work. If the kids are in school, they can get back to work, get back to work. Not to mention, the children can get food. Yes, yes. In America, the largest, most powerful economy in the world, we can't feed our children unless they're at school. Does it not strike you as twisted that a country that has so many billionaires who have made trillions of dollars since the pandemic started, a nation that can have those kind of people, can't feed and house and provide medical care for everyone? We have so much wealth made by us, the workers, the 99. And yet we let the 1% run it all. Dictate who gets what, who gets to live, who gets to die, who gets to have a house, who doesn't get to have a house, who eats, who doesn't eat, who gets medical care, who doesn't get medical care. And right now, 9.5 million Americans are out of work. And they're hurting. And we're not helping because we're a failed nation. There's a list of democracies in America, in the world, listing the ranking from the best, I think is Norway, all the way down. All right? Do you know where America is on that list? We're 25th. That makes us a failed democracy. A failed democracy. We're not even in the successful democracy category anymore. We're below France, who has a screwed electoral system at the moment, being taken over by white nationalists, just like England is. Brexit was a great win for the white nationalists. And we're supposed to be proud of America? USA. We're supposed to, what? We have to wave our flags and pretend that Americans aren't homeless and starving and dying by the hundreds of thousands, and 9.5 million of them are without work? And yet the stock market is fucking soaring. Billionaires are falling over themselves trying to get their money shoved into the banks. They've got so much. Wheelbarrows of wealth that they'll just stockpile and never do a goddamn thing with. Their great-grandchildren will be living in mansions on goddamn Mars, while the rest of us are here. Your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, scraping and striving to survive in the husk of a planet that the billionaires helped destroy. And we let it happen. Why?